Hello, 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 beloveds. Hello. I just wanted to pop in and say happy September. Happy September. I think this month is worth celebrating because the past months have been so intense. We've had to do so much work, right? And it's just, we need to celebrate this month. We need to welcome it in a big way because not only are we welcoming a new energy, a new, I want to say a new paradigm, right? We're also welcoming a new aspect of ourselves. So one thing that the eclipse did, one of the things that the eclipse did was awaken something within us. There's a new part of us that is fully awakened at this time and very much alive. September. September's theme is about preparation. It is in the ninth house, and the ninth house is all about wisdom and spirituality, and it's also about your spiritual self. In terms of numerology, the number for September is 1, right? Because you add the month, which is 09, plus the year, which adds up to be 1. So those two together is 10, which adds up to be 1, right? So we are in a universal year of 1 and also a universal month of 1. So we're in like this 1-1. And here's the thing. The 1 brings us right back to ourselves. I've been talking about this for a while. The 1 brings us back to ourselves, but it's not just us. It's our alignment with the divine, our oneness with the divine. This is really amplified at this time. So the focus is not about how the outside is affecting you. It's about you going inside and what is going on within and what would you like to express on the outside through your alignment with the divine. September is such a spiritual month. It is a powerfully charged spiritual month. So for those of you who are looking to start a spiritual practice, this month is perfect for it. And guess what? In the group, this month we start my new virtual summit. And these summits will be going from September all the way to January. And who knows, it might continue afterwards. But the purpose of these summits is to help you live a sacred, aligned life on all levels. So you see, there's different themes to it. So this September, the theme is living sacredly. And so all the speakers that will be coming into this group to share their light with you, they will be showing you how they live their life sacredly, and also the tools that you can use, easy tools that you can also use to also live a sacred life on this planet. And so the other aspect of the September, or the 1-1, is about your inner light. It's about your inner gifts. It's about tuning into your unique self, because the 1 reminds us that you are the only you in this entire planet. There's only one of you in this entire planet. You are unique. You're a very special creation of the divine, and only you have that gift that this world is looking for. There's only one of you. Very powerful. Very, very powerful. Let's see here. Why is my screen flashing? That's weird. So cool though. Okay. I'm back. So September, the 1-1, right? 1 universal year, 1 universal month. It's all about you stepping into your unique nature. Remember I was talking about that part of you that has been awakened by that the solar eclipse. So that's the part I'm talking about right now. Many of you already feel this. You feel this aspect of you within yourself, this powerful, clear aspect of you. And this aspect of you holds all of your gifts, right? So there's also like these gifts awakening within you. And here's the thing. Most of us already know our gifts. We just had no idea how to go out there and be of service with our gifts. Or even if we started being of service with our gifts, we didn't feel like we were worthy of charging, or we didn't feel like we were worthy of being our unique self, because we saw other people doing something similar and we thought, well, if they're doing that, then people don't need me. Again, this month, you will be reminded constantly that there's only one of you on this planet, one of you with your own unique gift on this planet. That is what has been awakened within all of us, thanks to the eclipse, right? And of course, Mercury retrograde. I can't forget Mercury retrograde, because that really allowed us to come inside and connect from that heart space. So the other thing I wanted to talk about, so one also represents new beginnings, right? But this is what makes this month very different, because it is a new month, right? A new universal month within a new universal year. So it's a full circle, like we are starting afresh. But here's the thing, it is not a clean slate where you're just going on to redo everything, you know, not redo, but just like write things all over again and kind of start from fresh. This is an active slate. Okay, it's action time. That's what makes this time, the energy of this time, very different. It's almost like your life is being viewed on the screen for you, and it is in motion. You know, we are in action, like action mode, service mode, where we're seeing our gifts and we're going for it, right? We're doing what we need to do. You already know what you need to do, and that is what we're doing. So there's that action aspect of it. It's not just the dreaming and the planning, it is action time. So I talked about the oneness with the divine. And also one thing I wanted to say, the energy that we're in with September, and also so the 1/1, it allows the magic of your true divinity to unfold. It allows the magic of your true divinity to unfold. Your true divinity to unfold. Your true light to unfold. That unique light that is within you, it is ready to shine bright, because there are people waiting out there to see your light so that they can, you know, be whoever, or so they can help someone, right? But it is time to shine. It is time for action. And it is time for you to be worthy and feel good about who you are. Again, there's only one of you with your special superpower, nobody else. Even if in the market you see someone doing something similar to you, it is not the same. They have their own signature, and that's what they're expressing. You have your own way of expressing your own soul gifts. And you will be reminded about that a lot. But the other thing I wanted to say, if you've been looking for a perfect time to start a spiritual practice, this month is perfect, because September is the month of spirituality and also your spiritual self. So again, the oneness with the divine awakens your connection with you and your spiritual self, which could be your higher self, your God or goddess self. But it's that higher aspect of you that holds all the potential for you. Okay, this is what we're going to be working with, which is perfect, right? Perfect. Because then we can really truly do what we came here to do and live abundantly and actually have fun doing, sharing our gifts and sharing our light. So this leads me to this month's virtual summit, which is being introduced in this group. So I created this summit specifically for this group. Don't ask me why, but that's what came in and that's what I created. And this summit is the presenters that are coming in this group this month to present or to shine their light and share their magic with you. They are the ones that they've known that they hold some powerful kung fu, right? But they've been kind of hiding behind the scenes. They're not the ones that are, on Facebook talking about making $1 million a month and, like they're hiding behind the scenes. Usually you hear about them through word of mouth or someone saying, I had this amazing, session with this person and it blew my mind. Their kung fu is powerful and strong, but it's almost like they've been they've been operating from back here. Oh my God, I look like a T-Rex. That's funny. I couldn't help it. That's funny. Okay, I cracked myself up. Okay, so because coming back to that. Oh man, see, this is what I do. I crack myself up all the time. Like, life is too short, right? Life is too short to not have some fun. Okay. So what the summit is doing is actually pulling these amazing teachers and master healers and guides, is pulling all of them together to share their gift and shine their light. And as you watch them do this, you will be ignited within your own self to step into your own light. And so I have amazing people in line for you this month, all the way to the end of the year, and even beginning next year. Like, I got you guys hooked up, okay? It's gonna be a powerful month in this group. That was beautiful. So I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready for these beautiful speakers. And if any of you in this group will be interested in being part of the summit, please send me a PM. Send me a PM and just let me know you're interested, because I want as many people to step into their power, step into their light, and shine brightly. I want all of you to do that. If you're in this group, you have some powerful kung fu. Okay, and just because not a lot of people know about it doesn't mean that you don't have this kung fu. And it is my mission to help you see your own power and see your own light and the effects it has on the people who come into your energy field and your circle. And that's the same effect that the world is craving from you at this time. So we are going to be inspiring you, awakening you, igniting you this month. In the topic of living sacredly. So any questions you have about how you can bring more of that sacredness into your life, what does that even mean? All of that is going to be answered this month for you. So I'm really excited to bring that to you guys. It's going to be really fun. It's going to be really fun. Okay. So again, I just want to say happy September. Happy September. And you are in for a treat this month. I mean, this month is all about, it's about bringing things together. Like, we've had to dismantle things and, get rid of some things and have to rebuild. This month is about regrouping, regathering, and being in focus, right? Because we're also in that Virgo energy. Woohoo, my month. So we're in that Virgo energy. So it's that discipline, right? The discernment. We're bringing all of that in to really help us on our path. But yeah. Okay. So the other thing I also wanted to share with my crew, was something that happened. So remember I was telling you that we all have, this part of us that has been awakened. And since the eclipse, I felt like a different layer, a different dimension of myself that is clearer within me. And I've been seeing that in the way I work with my clients and the effects, what they receive from the healing, and even my communication with the divine, right? All of that has been strengthened, and there's a clarity around it. So I don't even question it anymore, right? But one thing that's been happening, especially this week, is that there was like this butterfly and this anxiety and nervousness, and I had no idea where it's coming from. And it's been all week, almost like something bad is about to happen, right? And I've been feeling that way all week. And then yesterday I found out my son from another mother told me that a boy from his school committed suicide, right? And then we also found out that another school, which is also not far from us, which is his old school, another boy committed suicide. And there's another person from another school who also did that. But they're all children. They're all children who committed suicide. And my heart completely broke. My heart broke. Like, why do kids have to feel so alone, so sad that they have to leave, they feel like they need to leave this planet? They are just young children who, at this stage, their support is their family. Mom, dad, siblings, friends, that's their support. That's their world. And so those 3 kids, all around the same age, committed suicide within a matter of 3 days. In the same week. It broke my heart. It truly did. And I started asking, am I supposed to work with kids? I would love to work with kids. I would love to work with them to help them know that they're not alone on this planet. That they don't have to feel alone. That there's so much more to them than they can even imagine. Precious little beings of the divine, little miniatures of the divine, right? But it really made me think about this. How do we support this youngest generation at this time? How do we do that? Because that was just completely sad. Completely sad. Too young to leave. And I know there's so many kids that go to school, don't talk at all, and they're just walking around and they wish that, I'm like, someone has to know, someone has to feel that there's something that they need. We need to be more conscious of our little ones. We need to be more conscious and aware of these beautiful beings. These kids nowadays are very intelligent. They're already awoken, right? When they came in, that's just a generation, right? That means that we need to be as well, in order to be able to help them nurture their gifts, to hold the sacred space for them, so that they can grow up and be what they came to this planet to be. Mine begins with my own son from another mother, right? He's at a very crucial age of 11. Again, 1 and 1, right? And at 11, kids, they're in between childhood and also like pre-adult. So they kind of weave back and forth. It's a very magical time for them. But it's also a very important step in their development on all levels, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And us, you don't even have you don't have to have a child to support another child. We need to be awakened. We need to be conscious. And we need to start paying attention. Even if you see a child on the street that you start to feel like, oh my gosh, they just need support. You beam to them that love. You beam to them that light. You beam to them that support. You bless them. Bless them with your words. You don't even have to be in the same room with them. When you're doing your morning ritual, send blessings to all the children in the world. Any child who needs extra support or help, send that to them. Our little ones, our magical little ones need our help. And here's the thing. When we help them heal, we actually heal our own inner child. When we help them heal, when we support them, when we love them, we're doing the same thing for our own inner child. But this really awoken something within me. Now, what would it be like to work with children? These pure magical beings, what would it be like to work with them? And perhaps that's one of my missions. And I think it's very interesting that a lot of psychics, a lot of the healers that I have worked with have told me, hey, did you know that you're supposed to work with kids? And I'm like, no. No, I don't remember hearing that, right? And I've been hearing that for a long time. And this is it's been very potent after the eclipse. And so I am open to receive. I am ready to step in service because they need us. They need us. I don't know how that's going to look like, but all I know is that I'm ready for service. So what can you also do to help support the child around you or in your life? How can you do that? Because they need us now more than ever. They really do. And I'm not just talking about physical presence. We need to be present on all dimensions to match them. Because they can sense it. They can sense if we're really there or not. Right? So, Yeah, I wanted to share that with you and also see how many of you in here have been feeling that. What has been awakening within you? What is that what is that thing within, that light within you that is saying, hey, I'm ready, let's do this, like you're feeling that action mode, right? What is being activated within you for you to take action on? What is coming up for you? I would love to hear that from you, so please go ahead and share in the comments below. I would love to hear that. But until next time, have a great long weekend, right? Labor Day weekend. Enjoy your weekend. And until next time, so much blessings to you and so much love to you. Bye.